Hey, what's going on? It's Eric, and today's video is going to be about the Greyman Theory, where, okay, I'm not really into the Greyman mentality, because to me, I'd rather look like I'd rather look like the person that you're not going to want to screw around with, rather than like blend in and just look like another victim. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I'm sure it works in certain situations, but you have to excuse me, man. These allergies are kicking my ass this year. It's crazy. But anyway, there's a video actually. Guy's name is Jonathan Holliman. Okay, he has a video called "Survival Bug Out," and it's available from the survivalistsummit.com. And he also wrote a book called EMP, Equipping Modern Patriots, which is a pretty good book, man. You should read it if you get a chance. And, excuse me. Damn. And he's also, stated that in his video, which was good, because I was like, wow, he thinks the same way I do on that respect. But anyway, I'll just tell you a story. Like, all right, I tattooed this really nice couple. They come and get tattooed, and they're actually newlyweds. Very lovely couple. And the husband does promotions, radio promotions, and he gets tickets for theater tickets in New York City. So I mentioned to his wife that my daughter does acting, this and that, and she wants to do theater, my youngest daughter. So he came in a couple days later with tickets for me and my daughter to go see Frozen, which was really unexpected and really nice of him. And it was actually cool. It worked out great. It was the day after her birthday, and she was ecstatic, man. She loved it. And so anyway, so we get to the city now. I get to the parking garage, and my car stalls the second I pull into this freaking thing. I was like, what the hell? And now the guy's got to start it up again to park it, you know what I mean? And the thing's not starting. So I called my ex-wife, my first ex-wife. Anyway, and it's funny, it's my first ex-wife. She knows more about my car than I do. But I told her the car's not starting. And she said, did you check the oil? I was like, no. I didn't check the oil. I should have. I meant to, but I didn't. So it's probably low on oil. That's why it doesn't start. So I was like, crap. Now I'm in Manhattan. And it's like, where the hell am I going to find oil in Manhattan? It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You know what I mean? So anyway, so now we're right in the theater district. And if you've ever been to Times Square, there's a police department over there. It's on 43rd and 7th. Okay, there's a little police department right there. So I'm like, all right, they'll know where I can find oil. So I go in there. There's a young officer in there, and there's a young lady in there, both police officers. I'm sorry. And I asked them, where can I find motor oil? And they were laughing. They're like, good luck with that, And so anyways, now they're both on their phone, like Googling this stuff, where to find motor oil in Manhattan. And then, finally the lady gives me a couple ideas. She has us go down 42nd Street. She said, you go down 42nd, I forgot the exact direction she gave, and she said it's, she goes, oh, you have, it's a little, she goes, you're going to an area that's a little sketchy though, okay? She goes, so you got to be careful. I'm like, oh, I'm not worried about it. And she looks at my daughter. She goes, oh, hold your daddy's hand, okay? Hold your daddy's hand. Don't let go of his hand. And she goes, it's a real sketchy area. I'm like, that's fine. I go, listen. I go, when you got a tattoo on the side of your face and on your neck, people tend to just leave you alone. And so me and my daughter start walking. She's holding my hand, and sure enough, we're walking. After a few minutes, you see these people, asking everyone for money and change and whatever. And we just walked right through. People looked at me, didn't say a goddamn word, man. Let us pass, didn't say anything. And my daughter's like, wow, Daddy, you're right. People don't even look at you. I was like, yeah, no kidding. You know what I mean? It's, I guess they just know I'm just not gonna, acknowledge them or whatever. They just know better than to ask me, And in that situation, it worked out. But anyway, we found the motor oil, $16 a quart, man. It wasn't even the right motor oil. It was like truck motor oil, but I needed motor oil, so I got 3 quarts of this shit, over almost $50 for freaking oil. 3 quarts of oil, insane. But yeah, that was what was wrong with it. Put the oil in, the car started, it was fine. So, so anyway, something like that, it's better to not be the gray man in that situation. But there's other situations where it might work off. Like if you ever saw, what was that movie called? Red Dawn, the original, not the new crappy one. The original Red Dawn with Patrick Swayze and who else was in that? Emilio Estevez, was he in that? I'm not even sure. I think so. Anyway, if you know the scene where they went into town to see what was going on, that was kind of like a gray man patrol they were going on. They didn't bring their weapons with them. Who knows? Maybe they had handgun. It's a movie. Who knows what the hell? But if that was actual life, they might have chose not to even bring handguns in case they got searched or whatever. Last thing you want to do is have a handgun on you. And look at this. I broke this pen too now. I got a new purple pen this time, and I broke it the same way I broke my pink one. Freaking sucks. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah, Red Dawn. So that was like a gray man patrol. They're going in, just wanted to look like everyone else. There's something like that. You don't want to stand out. You're in an occupied town occupied by these communists. You don't want to stand out. You want to look like everyone else. So I guess in certain situations it could pay off. Let's say a shit hits the fan scenario. If your town is occupied by someone, or you just want to, you can go on patrol. Patrol isn't just, how you would think of military patrol is, carrying your weapons and whatever. But you just go on an incognito patrol, which is where the gray man will come in handy, But so I don't know. So I guess I'm kind of up in the air about the Greyman theory. But for the most part, I think most of the time, I would rather look like the person that you don't really want to mess around with. And, this way people just stay away from you and just leave you alone. They know, all right, let's not mess with this. Let's go find an easier target, That's how predators work, Predators in the animal kingdom and human predators work all the same mentality. Find an easy target. And so I guess that's about it, man. And I will talk to you later.